Oh, hey, don't mind me. I'm just practicing for when they shut off my electricity. I can't really pay my bills. They say I've been spending too much on Animal Crossing junk from the internet. You buy one pair of Tom Nook slippers and suddenly everybody in your life is a financial advisor? Well, fine. I won't buy any more Animal Crossing stuff. I've turned over a new leaf. Hey, New Leaf, that's an Animal Crossing game. I should spend money on stuff that I don't need. Okay, maybe I'll just boot up Etsy and see what they have to offer. I mean, I can pay my bills next month. Hey, speaking of paying my bills, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. That's what we call a transition. Listen, I could sit here and tell you all day about how I'm so busy and I have no time to do anything, but honestly, I just don't like going to the grocery store. That's where HelloFresh comes in. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit that delivers fresh, pre-portioned recipes right to your door. But I know what you're thinking. I can't afford that. I spend too much on essential items. Well, HelloFresh is actually cheaper than going to the grocery store and 25% cheaper than getting takeout. The ingredients are always quality and they come from the farm to your doorstep in less than 7 days, so you know it's fresh. So if you're interested, click the link in my description for 21 free meals and free shipping, and thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Now let's go spend some money. So for some reason you aren't aware, Etsy is a website that lets you buy custom-made items directly from sellers. These are things that you typically can't get anywhere else, so I'm excited to see what we come across. Now keep in mind, this isn't AliExpress like last time, so I doubt we'll run into anything weird or out of place. Animal Crossing panties. For the fan of the game, here's a way to keep it going all day. What do you mean the Switch is already portable? These panties are always a hit, never one complaint. You know, for some reason I believe you. Alright, I know I had the gag last time where I said that I wasn't gonna buy that shirt, and then I ended up buying that shirt without letting you guys see, but I'm not doing that for this. Alright, these are panties. There's nothing that I can do with this, at least a shirt I can wear. Alright, I'm not signed in, and I just searched up Animal Crossing, just gonna see what it can find. Immediately, my eye is catching this watch band. I really like the fact that you can choose whatever character you want to put on it. I mean, I don't know if I would ever wear this out in public, but that's cool that you can just kind of put like whatever villager that you want. They've even got like special characters and stuff like that. You can choose the color, that's pretty cool. I think I might go ahead and grab this. They don't have everybody on here. I don't really know who I would pick. I'm a big Leaf fan actually, so I think I'm gonna go with Leaf. I'm already realizing that this is going to be a lot more of an expensive video than the AliExpress. We're already like, this could be like 3 or 4 things on AliExpress if we wanted to. All right, I see this sign pop up pretty often, and it's very cool. I really like it, but $95, that is really expensive, and I don't know if I want to spend all that. I know that the point of the video is to spend money, but that seems like a lot of money. I'm gonna think about it. We'll keep looking, and I'll think about it. I'll probably end up getting it. That's, spoiler alert, I'm probably gonna end up getting it, but we'll see. Look at that, they got a Tom Nook mask. Items sold by Etsy sellers such as masks aren't medical grade. You're telling me that I might get a disease if I wear this? You know what, listen, I'm willing to take that risk. Look, she's even got on a little shirt. If I pair the AliExpress shirt with this mask, I can almost fully transform into Tom Nook. These resin charms are really cute. It looks like they've actually got some pretty good detail, like especially with this, you can see like they made the sheep, whatever that's called on the sheep. It seems like there's pretty decent detail on here. I might have to get this. I don't know what I would do with this, but honestly, I don't know what I would do with like half of this stuff. Let's do Zell as a villager. I feel like that would be cool. I'm a big Zell fan, so we'll see what they can do with that. What? What is this? All right, well, this showed up on the Animal Crossing search, but this does not appear to have anything to do with Animal Crossing, but I'm intrigued. It looks like it's a phone case, but you can play, it's like a Game Boy phone case. For how much is this? $26? That seems cheap. I mean, I'm sure it's a cheap item like to make, but I don't know, that doesn't seem like a lot of money for something like this. Is this like a drop shipping garbage thing? I don't understand. I'm just curious. I just kind of want to see what this thing even is. Like, how big does it make your phone? Does it even work? You can play Mario Brothers, which I'm pretty sure that makes this like illegal to sell because you're selling like ROMs, right? Is that right? Okay, well, listen guys, I know that this is not an Animal Crossing thing, but I think you guys probably want to see just as much as I do what this thing is. All right, now this is actually really cool. So it's a custom flag for your island for like $5. I really like that. If you guys don't know, whenever I stream, I have like a non-modded island that I do, and it's called TBT Isle. And I haven't made a flag for it because I don't really know how to make the flags. So basically all we have to do is just like kind of explain what our island name is, the colors, stuff like that, and then this person will make it. So that's really cool to me. I think we're gonna go ahead and get this. Okay, so we'll tell them that our island name is TVT Isle, and then the colors, like the main colors, I guess, of my YouTube channel are yellow, black, and white, and we'll just kind of let them go from there, see what they do with that. I know it's a little bit vague, but we'll see what they choose. All right, well, I think that I've made up my mind. I'll go ahead and buy this for the video, for tax write-off purposes, okay? I'm a little nervous to spend $95, but I think it's gonna be a pretty cool item, so hopefully it'll be worth it. We'll tell them that the island name, once again, is TVT Isle. That is the name of my island in the game, but also it can make sense like in the background because TVT is Timmy versus Tommy. So I think it would make sense as like a background item for the channel as well. All right, this is pretty cute. I'm actually a big fan of amigurumi. These are very cute. They're so small and they just look like, I don't want to say that they look bad because they don't look bad. They just look funny because of how small they are. I mean, we got to get one of our little guy Clay. I can use this thing as like a stress ball. If I ever get mad, I'll just squish it in my hands. We always get shirts in these videos, so let's just keep that going. All right, see, now this is the price range that I'm hoping for, something around the $5 mark. I'm not having a birthday, so I guess, you know, this doesn't really work. But you know what? It's fine. I think I may be able to, you know, make something happen with it. Oh, so you can actually change what it says in here where it says like birthday boy. I can change that to be something different. Okay, well, that one's on me. It is not around the $5 mark, but you know what? It's fine. It's no big deal. We'll just keep it going anyway. You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna bring V-necks back into style. So they want my name, which of course is TVT. My age, I am sadly 24. Hopefully they don't like keep me away from doing anything like this, knowing that I'm not 5 years old. And then it's not really my birthday, so honestly, I kind of want to see how much stuff I can put like in this area, like how many words, if they'll just make, you know, this section huge, like they'll just blow this up, or if they'll make the text really, really small. Let's just see what I can put. Okay, so I'm hoping in this section I'll be able to have Animal Crossing modder and YouTuber and funny internet personality with currently over 25,000 subscribers, just in case I ever run anybody in the streets. And I mean, to me, this is better than a business card. These 2 1-star reviews that are sort of right at the top are not instilling too much faith in me, but I'm gonna trust them. I'm gonna trust that they'll be able to pull through on this one. Okay, so just to recap, we're getting a small little amigurumi of clay. We're getting an island sign that's a little expensive for TVT Isle so that I can have it in the background of videos. We're getting, I'm excited for this one, the custom flag. We're gonna see what it looks like, TVT Isle with yellow, black, and white, and just see what they go from there. Something that has absolutely nothing to do with Animal Crossing, but this piqued my curiosity of a playable Game Boy iPhone case. A resin charm, we're going to get Zell, I think that'll be cool. A Tanuki mask, a Tom Nook mask to go with our Tom Nook shirt from the last video, and then a watch band with Leaf's face on it. So that's a pretty good spread. Oh, and our shirt. So that's a pretty good spread of everything. Oh, it just has it separate. I guess they process differently. So it's actually this total and then also this total. So we're looking around $230 for all this stuff. Is it going to be worth all that? I sure hope so. Now I guess we just wait and see what happens. You know, it feels really good to be back with a bunch of packages that I can open a month later so that I forget about the fact that I spent like $200 on all this stuff. We're waiting on 2 items right now. We're waiting on the resin figure. I talked to the seller. She said that she's running a little bit behind, which is no big deal. She said she was painting it whenever I talked to her, so it should be in soon. I'll clip that in, you know, sometime later on. As for the amigurumi, I have absolutely no idea where that is. On the seller's description, it said that it would take like 5 days to make it and then they would ship it. It has been a little over a month. I have not heard anything, no shipping updates, nothing like that. I tried messaging the seller. They have not gotten back to me yet, so I don't know if that is coming or if it's like delayed. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, things happen in people's lives. I'm not too worried about it. I just would like to know if it's coming or not. So if it takes a little bit longer than this video takes to upload, we may just miss out on it, but hopefully it gets here soon. But right now, that does not matter. We're focusing on what we have here now. And I guess I forgot one thing is digital, so it can't be on the table, but we'll check in on that a little bit later on. So if you guys remember the shirt, I wanted to put as much information as I could on it. It was originally supposed to be like for birthdays and stuff, but I wanted to put as much info as I could on it and see what they would do. Full disclosure, I've already seen what this looks like. I actually had to change the color because they said they were out of the color that I picked, but I know what this shirt looks like, and it's gonna be nice. It's actually like decent quality material. I thought that it was gonna be bad, but I think I'm just used to the AliExpress stuff. So as you can see, they hit all the right notes. They got my full information on there. I guess they just made the text very, very small. This is like basically just a walking business card. You can't even tell that it's supposed to be like the Animal Crossing sign right here because the text is so small and there's so much of it. It just doesn't even make any sense. I'm checking for any stains. I remember it said something about somebody got one and it got stained or something like that. Oh, I forgot this is a V-neck. Why did I get a V-neck? All right, how's it look? What are you guys' thoughts? Would you approach me on the street and ask me about my YouTube channel with this? I guess this is going to be obsolete next May whenever my birthday comes and I'm no longer 24, but I can wear this at least until that comes. I hope that this is not a fragile object because I'm using a knife right now on it. Oh wait, this is the watch band. Okay, yeah, I forgot that I ordered this. So they've got the Animal Crossing logo and then the balloon present, I don't know what that is, a bell bag, and the Leaf logo, and then of course we got Leaf as our little special character. Once again, I do like the fact that it doesn't exactly look like an Animal Crossing thing unless you look close. Like, people wouldn't be able to tell when this is on my wrist. I guess I should get my Apple Watch and show it on the wrist. I'm definitely happy with this. I don't remember how much this was, but I mean, it's good quality. You can very easily tell that it's Leaf. There's nothing that like looks off about it. Everything looks to be fine. All right, this is the Tom Nook mask. I don't know why I even bothered to order this. I didn't have like anything. It seems like an alright item, but there's not really anything that I can do other than just put the mask on and be like, alright, I'm wearing the Tom Nook mask. This mask is a lot thicker than I thought it was gonna. This is actually a lot nicer than I expected. So you can see the inside. I thought that it was just gonna be like felt, just like a felt material all the way throughout, but it's actually got a pretty decent, like, I don't know what you would call this, but it's not gonna like mess up your face or something whenever you're wearing it. It seems pretty good. It smells like a Halloween mask. You know that like rubbery smell whenever you put on a Halloween mask? It smells like that. I'm sure that'll go away with time. It feels comfortable enough. I would not wear this in public just for the fact that it would look super goofy and embarrassing because I'm a 24-year-old man. I'm a 24-year-old YouTuber with over 25,000 subscribers, of course. I don't know. I brought the Tom Nook shirt. I guess I'll have to put that on so that we can get like the whole fit. So I just looked at myself in the mirror and I can't tell, does it look too big? I'm pretty sure I bought just like the regular size. I don't think I bought it. I think there was two and there was like a large size and then just regular. I'm pretty sure I bought regular. I don't think it looks bad. I don't know what this is for. If this is for cosplay or if this is supposed to be like a medical mask that you wear outside. Either way, I mean, it does the job. It's what was advertised. I think I just bought it for the joke because I have the Tom Nook shirt and I don't know, that's the whole look together. I'm not wearing this for the rest of the video because why would I do that? I'm gonna switch into the other shirt. Now this, I don't know what kind of quality we're about to get with this. This is the phone case. I don't know if I'm gonna have to charge this. I don't know like how this is going to work. If it just connects to your phone and you charge it separately, or if it's like Bluetooth, what games are on it. There's a lot of questions, which is why I ordered it even though it has nothing to do with Animal Crossing. All right, first impressions. It's heavier than I thought. This paired with like the heaviness of a phone is going to make your phone like feel like a brick in your pocket. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't show what it looks like on the phone until a little bit later on, but we'll see. You know, we'll still test it like this. To be honest, it's not as thick as I thought it was gonna be. It's still extremely thick. I thought that it was gonna be even more thick than this. This is not that bad. It doesn't come with any, oh! Okay, it does work. I had to hold down the button. Like I was about to say, there's no instructions. It doesn't tell you how to do anything. All right, I'm gonna have to show it like this. I'm sorry if the audio is not great, but I need to let people see. So we've got
a lot of games. We've got Donkey Kong, Super Mario Brothers, Tetris'a. We've got Boom Man. I think that's supposed to be Bomber Man. Galaga, Excite Bike. We've got Nuts Milk. Everybody's favorite game, Nuts Milk. I want to see what Nuts Milk is all about. Nuts and Milk. Is this a real game? I've never played Nuts Milk before, so I don't know what this is. The games are actually running a lot smoother than I expected them to. It's not that bad. The screen I thought was gonna look worse than it is. It looks fine. I wouldn't want to play this. Oh, I don't think. Oh, okay, never mind.
All right, so it works, but it raises the question of what is even the point of this thing? Like, I think most people, if you care enough to play games on the go like this, you probably already know how to download like a Game Boy emulator on your phone and then just download ROMs to it. But let's say in theory, like you can't, you're too scared to go on a ROM website or something like that. You're scared of getting a virus, which is fair. So you don't want to like download an emulator on your phone. This is your only option. This is not your only option. This was $25. I'm sure that you could go on eBay and get like a Game Boy Color or like a Game Boy Advance for maybe even less than that. I don't know. I don't know how much that stuff goes for, but it can't be that much, right? I want to open this up and see how they like have everything going, but I'm scared to open it up because I figured that there would be like an SD card or something somewhere because that's how they do those like little retro game type things. There's just an SD card with a bunch of stuff on there. But I'm scared to open this up because I'm scared of like hitting the battery or something like that. Luckily on here it says that it's explosion proof, but I don't think I trust that. All in all, this is definitely a miss for me, but what are you gonna do? All right, this is what we've been waiting for. So this is our wooden sign. First impressions before I've even opened it up, it smells like wood stain and lacquer, which is fine. That is actually a good sign because I was wondering if it was going to have any type of finish on it. And I can smell that there is some type of finish. Just from looking at the packaging, it's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. I know that there were sizes. I know that there was one that was like 135 that was bigger. I didn't want to spend that much. I should have looked and like actually measured out how big the sign was going to be, but I didn't. Oh, that's cool actually. It's pretty much what I expected. Immediately, I'm noticing something a little odd, which is that they have some type of finish here on the front. I guess you can maybe be able to see that like it's kind of shining here on the front. On the back, there's not any finish, which makes sense because nobody's going to see the back. But I expected the sides to have some type of finish too because that's still visible. So the sides aren't glossy like the front. And it's not like that's not that big of a deal, but I guess I just kind of expected it to have something on the sides. I'm just trying to judge it a little bit more harshly than the other stuff because it was very expensive. So you kind of expect a little bit more whenever that price goes up like that. Not even to say that this is bad, because it's not bad. It's very cool. The question, of course, comes down to, is it worth pretty much over $100 with the shipping and everything that I spent on this? And for me, I would say it is worth it because I was able to make content out of it and that I'll have it in the background of videos. So it kind of has more use. I'm going to have a blank space in the background that I could put this into, and it's personalized for me. It looks cool. It's like a attention piece for the video. So I would say it's worth it for that. That's everything in real life. I'm pretty sure we still have the flag, so that's on the computer. So let's go check that out. All right, I'm here in my Etsy messages. I'm going to check out and see what the flag looks like. I have not opened this up yet, so I don't know. The seller sent it a couple days after I bought it, which is to be expected. I doubt these things take that long to do. Oh, it's kind of cool. Now, keep in mind, I didn't really give her too much direction. I basically just said that the name was TVT Isle and the colors were like yellow, black, and white or something like that. So with what I gave them, I think this is pretty cool. They went with like some kind of generic geometric shapes in the background and then 2 sunflowers, which makes sense because, they don't know what the island theme is. So they need to go as generic as possible. This is cool. I know it would have been a lot better if I would have given them a bit more direction as to what to do. I think if I ever kind of figure out what I want to do with this island, then I'll definitely go back and try to get another flag made by this person. But overall, like for $5, that's not really that much for a custom flag. I'd say that's pretty cool. It's pretty worth it. So while we wait for everything else to show up, I want to give a little review of all the other stuff that I've opened. I've had everything for about a month, so I've had time to actually use it and give more than just my initial thoughts on everything, so I think that's going to be interesting to talk about. So first up is the sign. I think the sign has grown on me. I like it a lot, but I do wish that I would have picked the bigger size. I think if it was a bit bigger and took up more space in the background, it would look a lot nicer, but it is cool to have something personalized on the wall that makes sense for only my channel. All the issues that I brought up whenever I was unboxing it, like the finishing stuff, you obviously don't really see that or care about that once it actually goes up, so that's all kind of pointless. Once again, the price range is a bit much, but that's just kind of what you're paying for and what you're getting. Now, whenever I opened up the phone case, I asked quite often what the point of this thing was. I brought up many good points like, why would you do this? You can just use any portable game system, just buy it off eBay or something, but I've actually found the use for it. See, sometimes whenever you can't pay your bills and the city shuts off your electricity, it comes in a ton of handy whenever you have no power. And for that, this thing's priceless. And finally, we have the custom birthday boy shirt. At first, I wasn't too sure. I felt like it might be a little bit goofy, but as it turns out, this thing is incredible. I've been wearing this thing out in public as much as I can, and it's great because I think people are starting to recognize me. Sometimes I'm just out shopping or out eating somewhere, and I see people staring and looking at me and talking to their friends, pointing, so I think they actually recognize me from the shirt, which is crazy. They must also be remembering some really funny parts of my videos, because sometimes they'll like point and laugh at me or even take pictures. They're probably too nervous to walk up. But I am definitely wearing that thing out in public a lot more. That's really all I have to say about everything, so I guess I just go back to waiting. Let's cut to when everything got here. Alright, so it's been a little while, but the rest of the packages have arrived. Just like for frame of reference, I ordered everything on 9/11. Don't ask, we all grieve in different ways. These packages arrived around like December 5th, so like about 2.5 months or so. This package, the amigurumi clay got lost. The seller said that they shipped it like a little bit after I ordered it, and then it just got lost. It came all the way from Italy, so that kind of makes sense. We'll go ahead and start opening this. I am excited to see what it looks like. They sent a picture, but I'd like to see what it looks like in real life. I think it's gonna be really cute. They wrapped him up in a little sandwich looking bag. Oh wow, he is a lot smaller than I thought he was gonna be. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. That is so cute. They're actually able to get the sort of complicated design pattern on the shirt. It's not perfect, but I mean the size of this thing, I mean, just as reference, this is something that I made. This was really hard to make, and then they made one about this big. I guess I'm just gonna throw both of these back there, right? Because that's kind of the amigurumi shelf chair or something. He's so small, he's not even gonna be able to like be seen back there. I love that one, man. That for sure was worth the wait. And then this one is the resin charm. This one took the longest for sure, but the seller was very like communicative, and they let me know kind of updates how things were going, you know, the process along the way, how long things were gonna take. And you know, of course they apologized for the delay and everything like that, which was cool. The seller also mentioned because of the delay that they would throw in another one. I don't know if they did or not. It kind of doesn't really feel like it, but we'll see. This one feels pretty big in the package, bigger than I expected it to be. Oh, it is not big. Oh, they did put two. Oh my God, it's tiny. This is so much smaller than I thought it was gonna be, but they put in two. I don't even know how I can portray like how small this was. I thought the other thing was small. These are absolutely tiny. But wow, the detail on it is crazy for how big it is. So this is, I ordered Zell, right? That was the main one that I ordered, and then this other one they threw in because shipping took a little bit longer than expected. It feels great. I love the glossy look. And it's absolutely like, it's crazy how much detail they got in there. Let me make sure I'm getting this on camera. Yeah, so you can see like there's a ton of detail. It looks incredible, honestly. Like this was for sure worth the wait. They got like all the different details in there. That's crazy. And then the like extra freebie, just because it was like taking a little bit longer. Like I wasn't even, I don't think I was complaining. I hope that I didn't come off that way. I was just kind of like, hey, you know, can I get an update? She was like, well, I'll throw in an extra one, because you had to wait so long. This is great. This is mint, I believe. Yeah, dude, like this looks professional. Like this looks like something that you could buy at a store. Let me try to get a closer detail on this. Yeah, I'm shocked at how like really good these look. I'm pretty sure whenever I was buying them, I was talking about how great they looked, but like seeing them in real life, these are crazy. I'm really shocked at like how good these look. These were definitely worth the wait. These and the amigurumi. And I guess with that out of the way, this video feels like it's been a long time in the making because most of it's just been waiting, but I guess we can just get to the outro. We got everything we need. So the question comes down to, was this worth over $200? I don't think I can answer that because of course everything's gonna be different for different people. Some people might think it's definitely worth, some people might think it's not worth it at all, and also if I say if it was worth it or not, then it'll be like I actually did spend that $200. I don't want to acknowledge that. At the end of the day, it's always about the journey and not the destination. Sadly, our destination was this, but that doesn't matter because we had fun opening the stuff and I am definitely doing this again. If you don't want to miss me doing it again, make sure to subscribe. If you haven't already liked the video, if you liked it, I appreciate you guys making it this far, and I will see you in the next one. All right, good filming session. It was a good filming session. Now, how do I always forget how to turn off